Man,
Yo. All right, what's up, everybody? Week 7, DeGen Central.
What do you got there?
Welcome back. Glad you're all here. I know why some of my friends decided to watch this week's episode. But 10 Burger Challenge is ready to go. We got the whole crew here this week. How's everyone doing?
I'm excited to watch you eat 10 burgers, man.
Yeah, I'm pumped for that. Everybody at home that's able to watch us now, you're welcome. I mushed this pick and took the Packers with them. I didn't want to do it, but I thought I had to for the brand.
I think that's the biggest blowout anybody's had on a do or die, like on the college or
The game was going great, and then all of a sudden, Dick Rogers just decided to gift a couple touchdowns in it.
In two drives, they went all the way down the field, field goal, touchdown. He threw that pick six. It was like their offense couldn't get a first down then. It was insane.
It was like whoever flips the switch for that offense just shut it off and didn't bother turning it back on the whole fucking game.
Brutal. That being said, don't want to interrupt. I'm gonna start eating the burger so I have a chance to finish it before the end of the podcast. That's like the punishment. So
I'll take over the host.
Yeah, I won't be able to talk very much except for my opinions on the games, but
let us know how the first bite is.
Yeah, so I'll take over the host.
Be awful.
He's got 10 McDonald's cheeseburgers. He's got to finish them.
And they're cold. They're cold too, right?
I got them at
room temperature right now.
I got these at 6:30 probably.
Yeah, so room temperature. So week 6, I won the week. This is hilarious. I won the week. I don't even know what everyone finished at. All I know is Brett and Nagy had the Packers as their do or die. It lost. Olina jumped in the hole with him. His loss.
I didn't want to, though.
Olina is now on a 2-game losing streak. So if he loses, he will have punishment next week. Brett and Nagy now start over. They're basically 0-0, so no losing streak, no winning streak. Big week again. I'm starting to pull away, boys. Better catch up. But big week. I took the Niners as my do or die. I switched it from the Lions. I don't know why, but both ended up winning. I would have been very pissed if the Niners lost. What are your guys' thoughts on the week?
How many units did you net from that Niners pick?
I put 3, so I netted 6, I think.
Damn, that's a nice pick. And by the way, for the people at home, Nagy thinks he's finishing all 10. He sounded pretty confident, so just keep that in mind.
The way he put first one down, he's already on the second one.
I'm just trying not to think about it.
Yeah, he's just going.
There's all gas, no brakes. That's the key.
Yeah. Be you, be you.
Not even.
Okay, so
and he's repping the what's that brand again?
Tough Choices. Trayvon Coney, shout out.
Trayvon Coney, yeah.
But Steelers undefeated, Titans still undefeated. They play this week. Brett was pretty spot on. He should have took this as his DOD, but he was pretty spot on his Cardinals Cowboys analysis. I heard this today. I wanted to bring this up. You guys, I think 100%. So obviously everyone knows that Ryan Fitzpatrick is not starting anymore for the Dolphins. If you're the Cowboys, wouldn't you trade for him?
Someone said that. I mean,
Andy Dalton sucks.
And who's their other backup? Is it Cooper Rush, or is he not? Is he on the coaching staff now?
No, I think he's on the coaching. Their backup is a rookie from Delaware.
I mean, that would be a hell of a – but at what cost do they get him?
Well, that's what I'm saying. What are you willing to give up? Obviously, if you're the Cowboys, you wouldn't want to give up much.
But the division is it's like the season hasn't even fucking started yet.
They're in first place.
Yeah, and oh, that's right. I thought the Eagles were in first. Yeah, they're in first place at 2-4, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Wow. That's a very interesting so it's all. Do you think Jerry Jones trusts Andy? I say hell no.
Would you?
No. Brett was looking at a goose egg and hit a 3 pick Monday night flawless. So he had a huge bounce back on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was 0 for 5, and then that Monday and gained some ground. Had a couple of plays in that one. That was
Yeah, that was
crucial for the
huge.
momentum going into this week. So hopefully the luck continues. But that
Well,
was a bad week for me.
If you would have went 0 for that, would have put you down a lot. You know what I mean?
Oh
That
yeah,
was-
it was yeah.
To be fair, though,
You're right.
the
I should have had them as my do or
Ravens,
die.
the Ravens just.
oh,
I've never seen such an epic collapse for a cover there. Like, what the
yeah,
fuck?
that was bad. That was bad. I ended up getting the Eagles at plus 10.5, so I was happy. I was like, I took them on Sunday at 10.5. So when they went down 8, I was like, okay, this game's over because I figured the Ravens would have got a first down or two and then ran the clock out, but they obviously didn't. But yeah, so let's get into this week. Nagy, how many down are we?
I'm on number 4.
On number 4. Holy fuck, the tank
Wow.
is fucking
God
moving.
damn. Oh, I thought you were already done with 4. Okay, I was like.
I also didn't say a single word the whole
Yeah,
time.
no, he hasn't talked. So
He's cooking.
So
I
we're
will give whatever pick I want for the highlight games though.
okay, so Steelers at Titans. Both teams are undefeated. This game was supposed to be played a few weeks ago. Got canceled because of COVID. Steelers obviously beat the Browns. The Browns are still the little stepchild brother to the fucking Steelers.
These are
The
fucking
adopted kid.
Titans, they should have lost. Thought it was a wild move by the Texans to go for 2 to put them up 9. But Titans end up winning. They're undefeated. This game is in Tennessee. I have it at Titans -1 right now. We'll start with Nagy. Who do you like?
What'd you have the over under at?
I didn't even say it. I can look right now if you want me to. While
I
you
think
start
It's
talking.
at 50.5 is what I have.
Yeah, the under. I like the under.
Okay, you like the under. All right, short and sweet. Brett, what do we like in this?
You said Steelers Titans, right?
Yep, Steelers Titans.
Yeah, I like Steelers money line. Titans are suspect, man. Like they keep beating teams, but like barely. I don't know. I like the Steelers. I think they're the real deal. I think they're gonna like contain Derrick Henry at least enough to make Ryan Tannehill have to beat them through the air. So I like Steelers money line.
I think that to your point, I think the Titans is only covered like in one game, and it was against the Bills. I think that's the only game they covered. Olena, who do you like in this game?
Yeah.
You said against the Bills was the only one they covered?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing is, these divisional games are always closer. Like they always fucking are. So it's tough because like you get a tale of two games, obviously, with them dominating the Bills. And I know the Chiefs kind of did the same thing, but like that's the Chiefs. A little bit different, I think. Though that was the AFC Championship matchup, those two teams we're talking about here. I think the Titans just I don't know. I just like the divisional games are always closer, like I said. So I think don't put too much stock in that game last week, especially with how the I mean, they just turned it on and like they weren't getting stopped there at the end. So they came up clutch when they needed to. But
yeah, but they also like they didn't cover against the Vikings. They didn't cover against the Broncos. Like there's a lot of games that they haven't covered, and it hasn't been.
Were those both on the road though?
No, they both actually were. Yes, they were.
Okay, so still, I mean, they should be covering those games, no doubt, because they were like, or the Vikings line was fucking like 2 or something, wasn't it? And they
So the Broncos line was like 3, I think, or 3.
Oh wow, yeah, they should have covered those. I don't know. It seems like this would be the opposite with how high everyone would be on Pittsburgh for beating the shit out of the Browns. I guess I'm gonna go Titans. Like something's telling me it's the Titans. Like at home, they're gonna just win the game. It's fucking -1, so I'm either pushing or winning.
I like the Steelers here. A few notes though. Devin Bush tore his ACL. That's huge loss for the Steelers. He's fucking really good. He would have been basically spying and keying on Derrick Henry. I will say though, like the Titans, I mean, yeah, Ryan Tannehill's played well, but a lot of their passing is based off of the run game. And like I've been saying all year, like Steelers' run defense is very good and their pass defense is suspect. The only reason why their pass defense looked phenomenal Sunday is because they knew that Baker had to throw the ball. And when, first off, Baker sucks in those situations. And secondly, the Steelers' defense is much better when they obviously know what's coming. But I think Big Ben's starting to get his feet wet, and he's starting to feel in a groove again. Chase Claypool is fucking insane. Nagy's
Going through it. Is that 5?
That was 6.
Oh, shit. Where'd it go?
But, yeah, not to get too into it, though, Devin Bush is a major loss for them. The Titans also, Taylor Lewan, their starting left tackle, towards ACL, which means that Bud Dupree or TJ Watt is going to be matched up with a new starting left tackle. So that's big for the Steelers. I like the Steelers. Nagy, we're going to move on to game 2. Panthers at the Saints. The Saints are 7.5-point favorites. Your Bears just beat the Panthers. You guys made Teddy Bridgewater look inconsistent, which is something that not a lot of teams have been able to make him look like. He had his worst game by far.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I think even with the rumors about Michael Thomas coming back this week, I don't think he's gonna have an all-star level game. First week back with this offense has been ran a bit differently than in years past too. So I think it's gonna be kind of weird getting Michael Thomas's abilities back into the flow. And the Panthers have played pretty solid on both sides of the ball. Even against the Bears, the game was never wrapped up in a present until there was only 3.5 minutes left until we got the ball back.
Well, Panthers defense didn't really play bad. You know what I mean?
Right, that's the thing. Panthers were supposed to have a bottom 5 defense going into the season, and they're holding true and giving Teddy chances to win games. So I really like getting 7.5 points here, within a touchdown, especially with how volatile the Saints have been. They haven't been able to play a full four-quarter game yet this year, where the Panthers, I think, have at least twice. So, yeah, give me 7.5 points.
Brett?
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Maggie there. Just like last time, the Saints were given 7.5 at home. Is this a night game?
No,
I can't remember.
1 o'clock.
No, well, I liked the Chargers plus 7.5 just to keep it a possession when they played the Saints. I'm gonna go with the Panthers here as well. They're not a bad football team. I mean, I think they keep it within a possession. It's an NFC South divisional game. Michael Thomas, I don't know how, if he's 100%. There'll definitely be a good decoy out there, but I think the Saints are going to take a little bit of time to get rolling.
Is Jared Cook back or no? Or is he healthy again?
I'm not sure.
I think he is.
He was questionable on one of my fantasy teams.
I think he's supposed to play.
Interesting. Yeah, that makes a little bit of a difference. I don't 7.5 is just too many to take the Saints confidently.
Yeah, I agree.
The over-under is 51 here.
Yep.
Man, that's tough too. This is not going to be on my card, but I'd take the over there. I don't like that line at all. 7 in the hook is probably pretty damn accurate.
Yeah.
But
Agreed. So, few things. Michael Thomas is coming back, but that still doesn't fix the fact that Drew Brees can't throw the ball downfield. He just can't now anymore. So, that's not going to fix that. Is he going to help their offense? Clearly. Also, Christian McCaffrey is supposed to be back this week, so that's huge. And Teddy Bridgewater, he doesn't really play – he doesn't really play bad a lot, and the Bears made him look like shit. I think we see a bounce back from Teddy. I like the Panthers in this matchup.
Take the money line.
He said take the money line. I like the Panthers, though. All right, moving on. Big game.
Yeah, take a money line.
Yeah, I might. What are you on? Are you on 8 right now, working on 8? All right. So we're moving on to the Seahawks at Cardinals. Cardinals, obviously, Monday night beat the fuck out of the Cowboys. Seahawks are coming off a bye, one of the 3 remaining unbeatens. Cardinals are 3.5 dogs at home. Nagy, who do you like? Okay, Brett, you start. I didn't hear a word you fucking said. Brett can start.
No, I was chewing. I should have waited, but anyway, I think this extra week gives Seattle, who's had like kind of a exposed passing defense, an extra chance to kind of prepare for Kyler Murray on the ground. And like the aerial attack, like looked really good with Christian Kirk catching that 80-yard touchdown against the Cowboys, but we haven't really seen that a whole ton. Oh my God! Out of the Cardinals, like D Hop was almost like, where the fuck was D Hop all game against the Cowboys? Like, what?
Yeah, he had that one long one that was like it was already a blowout though.
Yeah, like I'm getting worried that the connection between like this monstrous duo is not as strong right now as it might be, as it has been, or it might be. I don't know. I really like Seattle again here. I know it's kind of tough because we're starting to see like these undefeated teams kind of take their hits and get their first loss under their belt, which could definitely be the case here with the Cardinals having a lot of momentum. But I still like Seattle. What was the line? Is it
3.5?
3.5.
Are they at home?
No, it's at Arizona.
Is that Arizona?
Oh, fuck the Cardinals anyways. Still take Seattle. What's the over-under?
56, it says.
56.
Yep.
Ooh, I don't love the over-under as much as I like Seattle minus 3.5. They're probably going to win by 5 or 6.
All right, Brett.
Yeah, I mean, this is a little too low of a number for Seattle to pass up for me at 3.5. They got a week off, and they just got to watch how the Cardinals are going to play, you would imagine. So I definitely like Seattle minus 3.5, but they've been treating me right. Other than that one game against the Vikings where they didn't cover, but they won. They still won me a lot of money. So it'd be a shame to bet against Seattle here. And then they had a week off, so they've had 2 weeks to prepare for Kyler. And I do got to disagree with you, Nagy. I think Kyler and DeAndre will be fine as far as their
I think they
chemistry or whatever. I think the Cowboys probably literally prepared for just DeAndre Hopkins, and then he was used as a decoy the majority of the time.
Yeah.
We saw other guys get involved.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. They're probably keying him. There's no way I would pick Arizona they the Seahawks got to win by 4 here to win the bet. Not super confident though. Again, this is the NFC West. I think the NFC West, the NFC East, the AFC West, and then the AFC South. I guess I'm about to name all the fucking divisions except the NFC South, but I just feel like these games are in the AFC North, but I feel like that's one of the divisions where the games are a lot closer. So I'm not confident in this pick. I could see the Seahawks winning by like 3. Wait, you see that echo?
It's probably Brett's there.
Right.
Yeah.
Disconnect your AirPods real quick and yeah.
It's good now.
Okay. So
Seahawks.
I agree with you though. I think these games are close. I think the Cardinals are pretty good, but every week the Seahawks that's another defensive player that's going to get healthy. Jamal Adams is, I think, supposed to play this week, which is huge for the Seahawks. He's like half their defense. I think Russell got a little bit of a reset, which is big for him. And DK Metcalf is kind of establishing himself as maybe the best receiver in football, which is insane. I like the Seahawks too, though. I think they just have been too solid this year, and I just like the Seahawks in this position. I think it's less than a touchdown, so I like them. I like the Seahawks, especially if Jamal Adams is able to play.
That's a perfect reset spot for them to have they eke out a win against a
not good opponent.
Yeah, just they should have fucking shit on them probably, but and now they get to reset and watch. It's divisional opponents. They got film on film on film.
Yep.
I wonder if there's any good stats off Pete Carroll coming off a bye here that would make it a little bit more enticing to hammer Seahawks here.
I will say this, though. Brett said it last week when we were talking about the Cardinals-Cowboys game. Now, the Cowboys suck, but, like, the Cardinals did also get a few players back on defense, and they have some pretty good DBs. Like, their defense is pretty good. I just think, like, Russell Wilson is so efficient, and DK Metcalf is so hard to guard.
Beaten up. You have one more?
Yeah, one more.
Oh shit.
Let's go. Cody Bellinger walked.
Finished in the first half.
I took Cody Bellinger over half total bases tonight, boys. So
Wait,
I like this.
what?
Cody Bellinger.
He was expected to not get on base at all?
Yeah, because they're pitching Snell and he just walked, so the overhit. So I like the Seahawks too. I'm with everyone. I just, like Brett said, like the Seahawks have just been too good to me. I can't really go against them.
Oh,
We are now at, dude, this is going to be a quick clip to cut up, dude. You're just hauling through these. We should have made it 15. All right, we're moving on to the Sunday night game. The Buccaneers coming off a big win. The reason why the tank over there is fucking eating these is because the Buccaneers won last week.
fuck Tom Brady.
Versus the Raiders.
What?
The Raiders are plus 3.5.
What?
And
Oh.
plus 3.5. Nagy, do you want to get it done and then eat, or do you want to just? Yeah, I mean, you got we have 2 more games and our cards, so you can take your time. But
This is my strategy to try to just fucking.
well, yeah,
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, you're there. Okay, so do you want to start us off, or do you want someone else?
Yeah. I'm just double checking because I think I had this game on my card and I thought the line was 4.
If it's 4, tell me. That's fine.
Wow, so he's.
Oh yeah, I got 4. Yeah, I love the Raiders with 4
okay.
points.
I got 4.
Plus 4.
I love the Raiders with 4 points.
Okay.
Both these teams coming off great wins, but honestly, like Tampa Bay did look like it was like Tampa Bay's best game. But I think you can chalk more up to fucking Aaron Rodgers giving up like a little baby ass bitch after he gave up the pick 6 and threw another.
Yeah. I gotta say this to your point, Nagy. 90% of quarterbacks after his first pick 6, he didn't move. If that was 90% of other quarterbacks, they would got shit on Monday morning. No effort. He didn't even go for it. He didn't fucking move. He just looked up there like, what the fuck did I do? And now I understand why his fucking family hates him. And it makes –
I was going to say that's why his dad hates him.
Yeah, it makes total sense, but go on.
Yeah, I mean, this is so great. Like, you love seeing that kind of content out of Aaron Rodgers as a Bears fan. Like, him literally just giving up when it's a fucking 1-score game and then they don't score another point the rest of the game. Like, that was awesome to watch, especially, like, right after the Bears beat the Buccaneers in a super close, like, pretty well defensive game. And then they just get roll sacked and don't score more than 10 points and give up 38. Like, and then it's just great to see. I love to see that as a Bears fan. Makes me feel a lot better. Like, I knew our defense is good, but that just shows, like, our defense is really fucking balled up. So, but anyway, fuck Aaron Rodgers. I really like the Raiders at home. They play really well at home. I don't think the Buccaneers in hindsight, that game, like, if Aaron Rodgers keeps playing well, that game probably should have been, like, 31-24 or 31-27. Like, the Buccaneers probably still win because they get those 2, like, quick touchdowns after the first 10 points. But Aaron Rodgers made the win look so much worse than it should have been.
Yeah.
Considering both these teams. So
Over-betters were pissed, too.
Yeah, I think the Raiders are so fucking cocky right now, which is in a good way. Like they're all like think they're like one of the NFL, and it's going to serve them really well at home. So I really like Raiders getting 4 points here.
Yeah, they're coming off the gauntlet 4 games with it. Now the Pats doesn't look so gauntlet-ish, but Pats, Bills, Chiefs, and Bucks. If they can go 2-2 out of those, then shit.
Do you like the Raiders in this spot? Raiders?
It seems a little too good to be true that the line. I would expect the line to be a little bit
like a touchdown.
more, to be honest. But yeah, I do like them at home. I mean, they do play well at home. The Bills are definitely a better team than the Bucks in my opinion. So they played the Bills within a one possession game for almost the whole game, the majority of it anyway. So
You done?
Wow.
It's Ogre.
It's Ogre.
Wow. I almost took the bet too that he couldn't do it. Good thing I didn't.
Good job, man.
Man of his word.
Good
My
job, man.
stomach
Well done.
is
Well
like
fucking done.
fucking breakfast for me. Like McDonald's is so fucking trash. I never eat at McDonald's anymore. Sometimes I get the fucking nuggets if I'm really drunk, but that's about it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how hard was that?
Okay, I kind of hit a wall after like the 7th one, and then it was kind of like on a scale from 1 to 10, like the miserable scale from burgers 8, 9, and 10 was probably about like a 4 or 5.
Yeah, but you gave yourself so much time that you know what I mean. You could have easily have slowly just.
I want to see. I'm curious to how I would fare in that. Because I'm curious. We might be seeing next week.
I also had like a small soup today, and that's it. So like burgers,
I
like
would have to fast.
burgers, like one
Keep playing
1
for
through 4 or 1 through 5 was like appeasing my appetite, and then the second half was like, oh, this blows.
Yeah. Yeah, I would, but again, what I'll do here is I'll take the Bucks, and
Yeah, fade your team so it's a win-win.
yeah, no, then the Raiders will win the game. I'll take Bucks money line.
Brett.
Bucks money line.
Yeah, I'm so mad at the Packers bet I took last week, so I guess I'm just not gonna bet against Tom Brady anymore. So I'm gonna go with Bucks -4 here.
Yeah.
By the way, the Bucks run D, I don't know it off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure it's top 5 in the league. It might be top 10.
It's number 1.
And that's how you beat the Raiders. It's number 1.
The Bucks run defense is number 1. At least it was going into last week.
Oh my.
Well, that makes me feel comfortable with the Bucks then, and you shut down Josh Jacobs.
If you shut down Josh Jacobs, you're playing a check down machine in car. Yeah.
Yeah. Give me the Bucks -4.
So I agree with you, Brett. I think Tampa Bay kind of found their stride last weekend, and I think the Bucks are going to look better. I think they thought they were going to find the Buccaneers. Yeah. So I think the Buccaneers found their stride. Gronk finally scored.
That's big.
Yeah, Mike Evans and Chris Godwin's playing. Each week is more health for them. Their defense is getting healthy.
Doug Martin's coming back.
Yeah, Doug Martin.
You got LeSean McCoy.
Warren Sapp is coming back, but
Kiki. Or no,
I just like the Buccaneers in this spot. Sunday night game. Tampa is going to be ready.
Quick fact: Tom Brady is 0-4. I think it's straight up in his last 4 Sunday night football games.
Really?
And he's 2-6 against the spread in his last 8 primetime games.
Really? Okay.
Wait a minute. And to back that stat up, this is a grudge match between Gruden and Brady back for the 0-1 divisional round.
Yeah.
The Tuck rule.
Isn't that crazy how far back you go?
Yeah, these two guys go. That is kind of
wild. Fuck, man.
But I'm on the Bucks. Tampa gets it figured out. I actually think Gronk scoring and playing well last week is huge for the Buccaneers because I think he's able to find his stride, which he's been looking for all year.
Yeah. Another point we didn't make though. Raiders are coming off a bye.
They are coming off a bye, but so were the Packers. True. And I like the Buccaneers. Final game, Monday night. Actually, a really good Monday night game. Rams coming off that loss against San Fran. Bears coming off the win at Carolina. Bears are 5-1. Rams are +6 as the home team.
-6?
Yeah, +6. -6 as the home team. Nagy as the Bears fan in this group. What do you think?
Bro, like, are we just gonna be underdogs every single game? Like, we could be 14-1 going into week 17, and we'll probably still be underdogs. But like Like, it's just insane. Like, the disrespect. They just lost to a fucking 49ers defense who doesn't have half of their starters. And, like, it wasn't even close. Like, it wasn't even football the whole time. They got a little fucking wimpy garbage time touchdown at the end. They were down 24-9 for what seemed like a quarter and a half of the game.
Yeah, forever.
And I've been saying through these podcasts, like, I think the Rams are a better team, like, are playing better this year than they were last year. But that was just – I don't know if that's more of a testament to the Rams having a bad game, which they obviously did, or the 49ers starting to hit their stride as people are starting to get healthy, more on offense than on defense. But I don't know. Because if you have that thought, you look at the line with the 49ers going to Gillette Stadium, and I think they're 2.5-point underdogs.
Yeah.
So I really don't know how you – it just seems like the Rams got more credit for their loss than the 49ers did for their win. So
Or Vegas, I mean, bounce back. I mean, the Rams are pretty good.
Yeah.
And the Bears are coming off a big win. You got the travel. It's a bounce back game for the Rams. It's almost like a must win for the Rams, how good that division is. And
that's true.
I would say,
but I do think, like, I've been kind of not skeptical. I knew they were pretty good. I just haven't thought that the Bears defense was as good as they were 2 years ago. The Bears defense is fucking good. Like, they're very good.
Better than the defense was 2 years ago. So
that's what I'm saying. So they're very good. Yeah. So you obviously like the Bears?
Yeah, obviously Bears +6 here is like the Bears Rams games the past 2 seasons have been unbelievably competitive. Last year was a little lackluster on offense, but Mitch had like his worst game of his career against the Rams last year, and the defense still played really well. So I'm definitely like, this is going to be another touchdown game, and I think the Bears are going to win by a touchdown. So, like, I'm literally fading the spread by, like, 13 points here. So, and shout out Cairo Santos. I can officially say this might come and bite me right in the fucking ass later, but Cairo Santos is the Bears kicker, bro. Like, he
good.
banged the 55-yarder as his new career high or longest kick, and it was like he hasn't missed a kick in over 2 weeks. Like, he is playing so well, especially in the win. Like, he's going to fit right in Chicago.
Yeah, he's good. Alina?
Now it's like, do I just continue to fade the Bears all year, or do I just –
You got to learn, bro. You got to learn.
Dude, I mean, God.
6 points is too much, and you know it.
Yeah. I mean – but the Rams defense is good too, though. They're not bad. It depends. Like, are we gonna see the fucking? For like about 6 quarters, roughly, the Bears offense looked abysmal, dating back to the Colts and the Bucks. And then they turned it up when they needed to against the Bucks, and then played pretty well against the Panthers, I'd say, with it. How their defense looks. Does the travel fuck them up? What was remember when they went to the Rams last time, Nagy? What was the final score of that game? You know?
I think the Bears lost like 13-3.
Okay. It was like super low scoring though. I remember that.
Yeah, it wasn't like super close, but the Bears defense still played really well.
Yeah. Is the Bears defense weakness the pass or the run game, if you had to say?
No, our run defense is top 3 right now.
Okay. The pass is worse than the run.
Yeah.
That helps the Rams case, I'd say, right?
But Jalen Johnson is probably one of the most underrated quarterbacks so far this year. I know he's a rookie. And it's hard to say like a rookie's underrated, but he is playing outside of his mind. Like, we got such great value for him. But sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good. 6 is a lot. I mean, that's like, yeah, that's just way too much. I just can't. I honestly would never feel right taking the Bears, honestly, like ever. So I got to go Rams here -6.
If the Bears are up 2 possessions, like Nagy always runs like prevent. Like they'll allow the yards, and they'll get back in the game. But the Bears are so good with like less than 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. So if they are down 2 scores or they are like going on a game-winning drive, like it's such a good spot to take Bears +6.
Brett?
Yeah.
Yeah, clearly Vegas has some sort of fucking grudge against the Bears. I don't know what the deal is at this point. You would have thought for me, you would have thought after the Bucks game, that win on that Thursday night, they would kind of lean a little bit more towards the Bears, but I don't know what's going on here. So that's too many points. I agree. I tip my cap to the Bears D for playing so well with such a little off season and such a little training camp and tackling so well. So yeah, I'm gonna go +6 Bears. I think it's a close game, and you'd be foolish to not sprinkle money line.
Yeah, I gotta say I'm kind of with Olina. I just like I would. This is what I would do though. This is what I would do. I probably would not bet either side. I think the Rams win this football game. I do think the Bears would cover, but I would tease the Bears up if I like took a teaser. Like they're I don't think
7.5.
Oh yeah,
Like-
there's no way the Bears lose by double digits.
no, I would tease them up to 12 or 13 or whatever it is. Like I don't think there's any way they get beat by double digits. But
you'd be fucked if you tease the other way, like to the Rams money.
But that's the thing. The Bears could beat the Rams. I don't think the Rams beat the Bears by 14 points.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like, I
Yeah.
think the Bears are in a perfect tease situation here. Yeah, I don't know. I like to your point of like, I think it should have been like 4 points here, maybe the Rams.
Yeah, like 3.
But I think they're expecting the Rams to bounce back and the Bears to have the West Coast travel problems. And like to Alina's point though, like Bears O-line is horrible, and you have Leonard Floyd and Aaron Donald who are playing really well this year on their defensive line for the Rams.
Yeah,
So
that was my big thing.
that's gonna cause some problems for the offensive line for the Bears. But it's like after watching Jared Goff on Sunday night, like the Bears defense can 100% hold the Rams like 10 to 15 points. So I would probably actually maybe lean to the under on this game.
What is it?
Is it like 45 points again?
That's so low though, but like I still don't know.
Every Bears game since like except for the Lions-Bears game has been like somewhere between 43 and a half.
Yeah, but that's my point though. Is like, yeah, like the Bears are going to stop the Rams.
All the unders are hitting.
Yeah, and the Rams are probably going to stop the Bears. So I would probably lean under. But okay, that wraps up our games. Let's get to our cards. Olina will go last. Olina is also on a 2-game losing streak. You just saw the Tank put down 10 burgers. If Olina loses, who knows? He might have to. He might have to be the next D'Amelio sister on TikTok.
Dick D'Amelio.
Yeah, Dick D'Amelio.
The evil twin brother.
Just shows up in LA. That's hilarious. All right, so Nagy, you'll start. Brett, you'll go second. I'll go third, and Alina will go fourth. What's on the cards this weekend, boys?
All right. Just to clarify before the podcast started, so since I'm doing so poorly in NFL this year,
how many units are you down?
He's down 30. We haven't even talked about that part.
So I'm glad you guys didn't talk about that while I was.
Oh my God.
32?
Yeah. So I can
Yes.
until I get to back to minus 15 units. I can only do 1 do or die a week, and it can only go up to 5 units. Until then, like I have to get back to minus 15. But until then, I can only do 1 do or die, and it can only be up to 5 units, which it probably is going to be 5 units every time, no matter how confident.
If you somehow get to minus 50 burgers, there's got to be like an ultimate punishment. Bro.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right. Well, I'm due. So here we go.
He said I'm due.
I am statistically due to have like 2 good weeks. All right. So game 1, I got the Bills and the Jets under 45. Bills coming off a short week. Jets can't put a point up against the Dolphins. Pretty much the Bills just need to score like 35, 38 points, and the under will still hit. Panthers plus a 7.5 against the Saints.
Good pick.
the Lions and who are the Lions playing?
The Falcons.
Yeah, Lions, Falcons, over 55.5. No defense on either side. High scoring game. I'm actually going to take the Packers again this week. I think they're getting faded a shit ton. Maybe it might be someone's do or die. Minus 3.5 against the Texans. Give me that. Good bounce back spot. Raiders +4 against the Bucks. It's on the card. Bears +6. Easy on the card. Not my do or die, but it is on the card. And then I'm doing a 3-team parlay, all heavy favorites. It only equates to +106, but it's the Chiefs money line, Chargers money line, Saints money line.
All right. You got it. And you have your do or die saved, right?
Yeah, do or die's last.
All right. Brett?
Okay, I'll start with Bears +6 because I put that on my card and I already kind of elaborated on why. So I'll just keep going. I have the Browns and Bengals over 50, and I'm just basing that off the last matchup we saw. I think both of those defenses are middle of the pack, and those offenses against decent teams are going to put up good numbers. Steelers money line against the Titans. I like Big Ben and the crew. I got Eagles -4.5 on Thursday night against the Giants. Right, Giants, yeah. I have
Yes.
Seahawks -3.5. And then I have the 49ers money line against the Patriots, who looked really suspect last week. And I'm pretty sure they're underdogs, so I just said, screw it, we'll go money line.
There you go. There you go. Okay. So I have Steelers money line, Seahawks -3.5, the Panthers +7.5, the Bucks -4, the Falcons -2.5, the Browns -3.5, and my do or die.
Dude, this is like I think my least favorite NFL award of the whole year so far.
I love it.
I'm going to go Eagles in a huge spot here, needing to win this game. -4.5.
You have to think like them actually having a chance to take that game to overtime gave them a lot of confidence.
Yeah. So like that just, and like the thing is like that meant nothing to the Ravens probably like at the end of the day.
Right.
It could be exactly what they need. So I like the Packers as well. I think it's a good bounce back spot for them. What's the line for the Cowboys or did that game get canceled?
Cowboys +1.
+1?
Oh,
What I saw last.
Football team?
Against the Washington football team. Yeah, what the hell? Never mind. I guess I won't touch that. I'll go Seahawks -3.5, and that is it.
All right, Nagy, what's your do or die?
All right, so I saw a stat earlier today. I really liked it. I'm a big stat guy. So the last 4 times that 2 undefeated teams have matched up in week 7, the highest total points has been 44. The other ones were like 31, 34, and like 27. So that being said, my do or die is going to be Steelers, Titans under 50.5, 5 units.
Damn.
I think both teams are going to try to win on defense. Going to be good teams try to beat other teams with their defense before their offense, unless you're the Chiefs. So definitely look to see a low-scoring game here.
All right, Brett.
I think mine's kind of funny considering how confident I was to bet against them last week. But the Cowboys being underdogs against the Redskins is laughable. So I think Andy Dalton's going to get it back. Give me a Cowboys money line against the Washington. Did I say the R words by accident just now? The football team.
Ooh, cut
4
that out.
units.
Cut that out. All right, so you have the Cowboys?
Cowboys,
Okay.
I'll go money line. Screw it. Andy Dalton will get it going.
Okay. I actually like that pick. I don't know. I can't
4
fucking
units.
trust the Cowboys.
4
All right,
units.
mine is I kind of spoke on this when Alina took them. I got the Eagles -4.5 for 5 units. I just think the Giants are so fucking bad, and the Eagles' defense is actually not terrible. And I think Carson Wentz got a lot of confidence, and I like each week the Eagles get some of their like offensive players back, which is big because they're so banged up. So I think the Eagles actually come up big in this spot. You know, if they win this game, they're tied for first place going into the weekend. Obviously, if the Cowboys win, they take over first place. But you got to think the Eagles watching that Monday night game were probably like, fuck, guys, like we should easily win this division. Like the Cowboys are horrible. So I got the Eagles -4.5 Thursday night.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, the Cowboys, though they're in first with the 2 wins, like the Eagles looked like the better team now. Like
That's what I'm saying. Like right now going forward, it's probably like dude.
They have all the confidence in the world, yeah, especially how they played that Ravens game. But my pick, they fucked me once. Well, they fucked me twice. The Chargers -7. Is it 7 or 7.5?
7.5, I thought.
I'll check real quick.
Who do they play?
Stay away from us on spreads. The Jags.
6.5, bro. You got the hook.
The Jags are tanking, openly tanking, but
7.5. They haven't had a game within 7 points.
Is it in Jacksonville? Where is it? In Jacksonville?
No, it's in Los Angeles.
They're
Bro,
playing.
I was thinking about the first half. The Chargers have
The new stadium, and we might let fans in.
It's Chargers -4.5 for the first half.
I might take that then.
That's a good bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do first half. Fuck it.
All right.
And yeah, damn, that's tough though. The Jags haven't had a game within 7 points since week 2.
Yeah, no, they're openly tanking. Like it's
so
they're
But
bad.
the Chargers are always in a
I wasn't
one-possession
trying to
game.
sway you. I was just throwing that out there as well.
they're what? What do you say,
The
Brad?
Chargers always end in a one-possession game. I don't think there hasn't been one game that didn't end.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like the Saints, the Bucks. You know, they just blow leads though. So first half.
Yeah, I like
a great idea.
I like the first half a lot better there, just so I don't have to worry about the whole game. Yeah, I'll go Chargers -4.5 first half for. If I'm gonna have to eat the burgers, I might as well throw the 10 on it too. 10 burgers.
I mean, you win, you're right back in the standings, I guess. So, all
Well,
right,
I'm rooting for that pick.
there you go, Nagy. Congrats, bud. You just got to tweet Sarah Spain the rest of the week, and you're done.
Yeah.
Brett will continue to upload TikToks until Friday night. We'll see you boys next week. Peace.
Peace.